This plant that we're looking at right here is called red osier dogwood. It is used, you can use it for pain relief or for a headache, which is the purpose of this, what we're going to do today. So I'll show you how to use it. So you just take a piece, like so, and then similar to what you do with willow, you just carefully scrape the outside bark off. Go like that, and then it leaves you with a green, see if I can get it to focus there, green inside bark, and then you just scrape that all off and you save that up, and then you can use that in a tea or just soaked. Actually, some natives used to smoke it. It's said to have a mild narcotic effect. When used like that, it contains cornic acid, which is similar to ASA or aspirin, but not quite the same thing. But anyways, that's what you can do for a headache. This plant here, this tree in fact, is my cold remedy. Just a simple tea boiled of the needles. It's full of vitamins and it has aromatic properties that help with congestion in the lungs. So that's all there is to it. Just boil the needle and it'll help. This is my remedy for an upset stomach right here. It's kind of a poor specimen. There's not all that much left around here. All the leaves are starting to fall off of everything. And this one's been trampled, but this is mint. Just basic wild mint. And a tea of this. Man, that smells good. A tea of this will help relieve an upset stomach or nausea. So it's as simple as that. Just make a tea. And for interest's sake, this is a place I don't want to stay in very long. The salmon were coming up here fairly recently, and over here we have a hole where a bear has been digging in to get at the skunk cabbage roots. I guess they're starting to get hungry. And that's not a very fresh sign, but there's another one there, another one there. There's a big one over across the creek. And a couple of more. And it smells like a pig pen down here. So they've been here. And this is black bear and grizzly bear country. I'm heading out of here. This old fireweed here probably doesn't look like it's good for much. It's pretty late in the year for fireweed. But anyways, it actually still can serve a lot of purposes. And this is what I'm going to list as my antiseptic plant. At this point in time, the pith inside of it's gone soggy and mushy, so it's really not good as a food anymore. And the leaves are done too. But if you can get a root out of here. Here we go. You can see that the root here is still good. That's not focusing very well. Let's get that over there. There we go. That's better. The root is still good, and in fact, it has antiseptic properties, and that can be made into a poultice or an ointment and put onto burns or rashes to help them heal. So that is my antiseptic plant. And as a side note here, check this out. That's next year's bud or shoot, and they're going to be good to eat as a green. And this little guy here is gritty, but good to eat right now. And they'll probably stay that way all through the winter. So as long as the ground's soft, this can be a handy plant. And one more thing I want to mention about this plant quickly here is that its outer bark right here is really good fiber for making cordage. So what I've been doing out here for the last little while is exactly that. Just working on this stuff. I mean, 10 feet of paracord is a lot, and you can get a lot done with that, but I decided that I didn't want to have to limit myself, and I don't want to have to cannibalize the paracord for its inner strands. So I've been doing this. Just twisting up some of this into a cordage. I just want to make sure. I've got lots of footage of me doing this here today, so if anyone questions it, it should be okay. But anyways, for use in the challenges here, here's what I got. I'm up to about 4 feet here so far. I'm going to keep on going for a while yet. This is my pile of fibers that I've picked. These are the stalks they came off of. So, just a side note, I'm going to keep working on that for a while, and you'll probably see that again in some of my other entries here. Alright,